we are back again for a regular stream for once. Been a little while, hasn't it? Feel like a broken record. Let's turn this down. Here we are again. Welcome, everyone. Wait for people to trickle in. Today we're playing a bit of City Skylines, just in the background, of course. Been working on this place since last stream. It's progressed a little bit. Gave myself an infinite budget because I don't like to think during these streams. These streams are the perfect time for me to turn my brain off. I think this is all we had at the, during last stream, some of that, but then I made a bunch of new stuff over here. But anyway, it's just in the background. The focus is, of course, the rips. Now, I know last stream I had some issues where I had some sores in my mouth that made it hard to speak and hurt when I spoke. They're almost gone. They're still there a little bit, so I still feel them a little bit, but it's not near as bad as it was near and after one last stream was. So I will still, you know, make the best with what I have. I don't think it's gonna impact anything, but just an update. Although, if we're doing updates before we get into the meat of this, there's another really big update, which I'm very excited to say. It's not channel-related, it's just personal-related, and I thought it was neat. I need to limit what I say, because I don't know how much of it is still in, like, preview terms, but I got the opportunity, via a family member, to go to the brand new Orlando theme park that isn't open yet, and will be opening late, like, next month. Epic Universe by Universal. I mean, I've seen it being built in my backyard the past 5 years, since right about COVID was when that was starting. And I finally got the chance to go. I bought a ticket for June since I was a pass holder, and they let you buy a single ticket if you were a pass holder. But I wasn't get to go till like late June then, and all of a sudden a family member came up who works for one of the hotels, and they were like, "Hey, you wanna go to the park? I have these friend and family tickets." And I'm like, "Sure, so why not?" And that's what I ended up doing, and I did that on Monday. That was really fun. Like, it was really neat getting to go to and experience a new park, since, you know, I've been to all the other Orlando parks so many times. It's just very fun. Honestly, very fun. But, yeah, I'm not gonna bore you all too much with it, but it's a great park. It is gonna be a game changer here. Anyways, yeah. Well, enough yapping. I know y'all aren't here to hear about my personal life. You want to hear the rips, right? Speaking of rips, let's see what the Funny 7 has for us this time. People not titling them? I asked people to title them, like, with the 1 out of 7 and the date of this stream. But whatever. Oh gosh, and it's European dating where it's 3-4 instead of 4-3, so I think it's like March 4th instead of April 3rd. Oh gosh. Anyways, I think I found the start of it. Let me double check. Yep, okay. Well, let's get started. Okay, we got some Chaos Fantasy. Wait. Fusion collab, but then... Is it a new Fusion collab? Is this something that's brand... It looks like it's brand new 1 month ago. Aren't there like 2 or 3 of these now? Is it a style swap? Oh, this sounds more like a style swap than a melody swap. Am I using the right terminology? Chat, is that what it's called? Is that what the kids call it? I don't recognize a lot of these styles, if that is the case. Give me your credit card info. Maybe not at this point in the stream. Maybe if I ingest enough of my beverage later on, maybe. I can't really identify specific styles, I guess? I accept that one. I mean, I saw the timestamp too, but like, You don't need... Oh, that's the only one I recognize by ear. I don't recognize a lot of these other styles by ear. Okay, so it is a style swap. Okay, I see. Cool Mountain. Okay, I kind of recognize that one. Again, I'm looking at the timestamps. Never played Baba Is You. Is that an interesting game? Like, is it like a puzzle game? From the few screenshots I've seen of it, it looks like a puzzle game. Speed of light. Interesting. Is that the Earthbound Choose file? It just sounds like generic chiptune to me. I'm not too aware of the file select from that. Well, that one was fairly quick, honestly. Let's see if there are any comments. Oh, look, some familiar faces here in the comments. But I swear there's like 3 of these, like, fusion collabs that are titled the same thing. I mean, it's not like anyone has the right to make a collab out of a certain song, but still. Baba Is You using mechanics where you change what the game logic is. I mean, that's kind of the idea I got from the few screenshots I've seen with, like, all the blocks and stuff, but yeah. But it's not placing blocks and shit, because I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh yeah, that comes out tomorrow! At least where I am, it comes out tomorrow. If not tomorrow, this weekend, I am going to see the Minecraft movie. It is going to be so bad. But, like, both me and some of my family have been talking to each other. Well, and, like, one of my siblings, and... my sibling, and we were like, oh, we gotta see this, so, even if it's really bad, and from what I've heard, it is bad, but it's not boring bad, it's, like, entertainingly bad, which is what I was hoping for, so I am very much looking forward to the Minecraft movie. I want someone to make a count of how many Minecraft objects Jack Black just randomly drops. Oh my god. Anyway. Alright. Let's see. Let me pull up number 2 on the Funny 7. Okay. This one's titled similarly to one I've heard before. Is it the one I've heard before? No, it's not. This one's different. But I've heard this track in a similar rip by this channel. Oh, I can barely hear the lyrics. The lyrics in the background are almost so faint you can't hear them, but I think it's, You Don't Know You're Beautiful. I think that's what it sounds like. Yes, I'm almost certain that's what it is. Are the lyrics meant to be quiet, or the lyrics meant to be louder? Okay, I can hear them more now, but, like, again, they're almost, like, too quiet. That's the problem, always. Like, I've had trouble with audio balancing. Oh gosh, a flashbang there. Visual flashbang. But, that's something interesting that I've encountered sometimes, where, depending on what you're listening with, something that you're making will be sounding different. Like, the audio balancing may be different if you're listening to something with your headphones versus a speaker versus playing it in a car. Like, it's kind of difficult in that regard. Not every time I make something, but the few times that I really want to make sure it sounds okay, I'll make a test export. Oh, I hear the Bad Romance in the background, I do hear that. But, I'll take, like, a test export, and I'll play it in my car. And then that way I get both the headphones and, like, the, experience of multiple, like, forms of listening, I guess. That way I can make any other tweaks. And it doesn't always work, because sometimes I'm lazy. But, I don't know, sometimes that's saved me here and there. I don't think I've heard that song much. If I've heard it in streams before, I don't immediately recognize it. The one with the lyrics. Just the word anaconda just moving across the screen in parentheses. Okay. more... Is that just the song names? All of them going across the screen? Alright. I don't recognize this, like, TikTok video or whatever. I don't know the joke behind that image that's on the screen right now. Okay. Nor the song. I think I understood maybe half of the sources in that rip, but still interesting. Gave me something to try to dissect mentally, even if I'm not the best at it. But let's go ahead and move on to number 3. Regretivator. What is Regretivator? Like, I think I've seen another rip with a thumbnail like this. What even is Regretivator? Okay, this is interesting. No graph out of date. That's something in, like, Source games, right? I don't know. To me, that's a reference to Source games, but I don't know what this game is. This game isn't using the Source engine, is it? It's the normal elevator, but for... thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Is it for gay people or gay people tomorrow morning, specifically? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Santa's go... It's a Roblox game. Okay, I don't play Roblox too often. I think the last game I played on Roblox was like a cruise ship tycoon or something. I don't play popular Roblox games, much less play Roblox very much at all. Okay, how much is this line doing? What do you mean there's 4,000 people waiting for this one train? Oh my god, look at how packed these people are. All of these people are waiting for the local train. The local train does not have capacity for 4,000 people. You are telling me that Edward can carry 4,000 people. No. Why are there that? Okay, fair on me. I did make it a transport hub for other stuff too. But like, really, there's no other forms of transportation? I may have to do like a interstate bus service or something. I'm gonna say, like, I don't know exactly what the reference is with this rip specifically. It just seems a bit repetitive to me, but that's just because I don't, you know all the sources. I mean, to be fair, it is a main channel rip, and I just don't have a basis to compare this to. That's the main thing. Reminds me of something I hear in, like, a chase sequence in some, like, indie horror game. That's what it reminds me of. Gives me, like, industrial vibes. That's what I get. Okay, let's pull up number 4. We're not opening the submissions yet. Near the end of the Funny 7 is usually when we open the submissions. Have not heard of this game before, but I do recognize the track in the background. I always forget the name of it, but I recognize it. It was a meme a while back, and by a while, I mean a good while. Is that the lyrics from that song, or is that the lyrics from something else? Because I don't recognize the lyrics. Yeah, I don't immediately recognize the lyrics here. It does have a nice flow to it. I do like the flow. It gives me, like, not city pop, but, like, a mix between city pop and, synthwave vibes, but not exactly. Hard to pinpoint. again, I've never been very good at identifying genres. You all know that if you've watched a lot of these streams. I am a very much not musically trained. Shooting stars. That was Shooting Stars? Oh, I guess I'm confusing it with Counting Stars. I don't know why my first thought when I heard that was Counting Stars, but that's a completely different song. I understand. Okay. Yeah, someone will be there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Okay, let's see. 5 out of 7. Pull this one up in a second. Looks like it's Omori. Is the joke Bad Blood? No, I guess not. Aside from Baldy, what are these other visuals there? What am I looking at? What? Is there some other obscure reference I'm not aware of here? Oh, it's a YTPMV. For a split second, I saw, like, the image of the fish used for the, You, Me gas station, but then it's all fish. Well, I guess it's used in other things, but that image of the fish is the first thing I associate it with. Some various Baldy shitpost song. Okay. Short but sweet YTPMV, I guess. Okay, we have 2 left in the funny 7. Now I want to think. First round of submissions when I open it. Okay, there's not going to be any theme for the first round of submissions. However, I have a personal, interesting question. I don't know if you all are aware, there is a meme going around recently about a certain, song that's been claimed by TikTok or other places. Some, like, acapella thing called Shoobity Bop. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but it's been used in a bunch of other viral memes and shit. One of them is an Invincible meme, yeah. But, I have not seen Invisible, but I've seen plenty of Invincible memes. Invisible, oh god, it's Metal Gear You can't even say... Okay, never mind. I'm getting sidetracked. If you know any rips that happen to include that Shoobity Bop meme, that would be very interesting. It's not a requirement. There's no theme to this first round of submissions. However, I will be very impressed if people have already made rips using that meme, is what I'm saying. So in just a moment, I'm going to open up the first round of submissions. And again, no theme. But if there's some Shoobity Bop stuff, I would be very impressed. So give me just a moment. It's not required, it's just an interest. Okay, submissions are open. We're gonna listen to the rest of the funny 7. There should be like 2 left. And then we'll get to whatever comes in for this first round of submissions. If you don't know what the meme I'm talking about is, then don't worry about it. Forget I said anything. But it's not related to Invincible. It's not directly related to Metal Gear Solid at all. It's just some acapella song that someone made an animation for. And it turned into a meme that got spun off into a bunch of other memes. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just ignore it. Submit what you want. But again, I don't know if any of y'all know about that. But whatever. Submissions are open. Let's open number 6 of 7 in the funny 7. Okay, this appears to be a Minecraft rip. Sound effects? It's like a music disc or whatever, that one music disc, I guess. What is that bass lick? That's a solid bass lick, but they don't recognize it. A Wetshird rip? I don't think I could have predicted a Wetshird rip, but alright. What are the other references in this? Okay, yep, if you hear Wetshird, there's a chance Sus Bob Christmas is not far behind.
Sus Bob Christmas. Better get forward a gift, bitch.
Which way do you lean all the time? Which way do you lean? Which way do you lean all the time? Which way is waiting you lean?
I should make this a one-way. Where's the one-way road? It does have a... I like the groove to this one, the flow.
I bet you never had sex. Eating raisin games. Then I watch.
What is this part from?
Watching films. It makes me so happy.
Which way do you
I didn't recognize that one, like, bit in the middle there.
Which way do you lean all the time? Which way is waiting you lean?
COVID song where he name drops? Okay, I don't immediately know what that is. What you're winning instruments sound dreamy. I'm sorry, I can only focus on, like, the auto-tuning of the vocals. I don't pay as much attention to the actual instrumental. There's a big dam up a river here. I wonder how much power a dam on this river would give me. Nothing? Am I just not placing the dam correctly? You think that? No? I guess not. Maybe a dam isn't the way to go. Okay, well, we got one more left. The game sphere. Spherical!
Welcome to Game Sphere. Prepare for the ultimate
Hard fucking?
experience.
Yeah. Okay, we got a bit of shitpost there. But hey, Game Sphere, Drake and Josh mentioned, I guess. All the comments are just spherical. Oh god. Short and sweet, I guess. Anyway, for those of you who don't know what meme I was talking about, this is the meme I was talking about earlier. This meme is everywhere, specifically about a minute in. Also sped up by 2, because that's what Instagram and TikTok like to do, I guess. This bit. This became a huge meme in the past, like, week or 2. Like, and people made other memes based off it, like, there's a TF2 version. Like, you know, people have been making so many edits. Where's the Invincible one? Again, it's just, it's everywhere. This one specific meme has just gone everywhere. Again, I don't think it's gotten too huge compared to other memes, but it's definitely caught on. It's massive. Okay, maybe it's more widespread than I thought. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just wondering if anyone had made rips of it yet. But if not, I mean, it's still a relatively new meme. Even this one was made 5 days ago. So, I mean, that makes sense either way. But that's enough for the funny 7. Let's see what some of y'all are submitting for your submissions. I'm just pulling up the first one blind here. Okay, we have similar sources to one of the funny 7 ones. Same channel. What is the mod archives? I'm guessing that's what the scanning thing is, the BGM here. Bro is spitting. Okay. I'm trying to think. Have I heard of this BGM before? Maybe the backing track, but I don't know if I have before. Like, it's like, maybe I've heard it, maybe I haven't. Oh, it's on. I left it on ×2. That makes sense. I mean, it sounded more shitposty. That's the thing. If you speed something up to ×2, it makes it sound double the shitposty. So. Okay, this is a bit more groovy compared to this shitposty 2x speed. It's definitely a much better vibe now. Okay, that made it a lot more actual, genuinely good compared to shitposty good.
Walter's wife is up for taking. Hope to thank you for the generous donation. Your life sank. I blew up and lost my home to the bank. How could you possibly hope to...
Well, if you listen to something, if your first time listening to something is listening to it on a different speed than intended, that's what's gonna stick in your brain. And when you hear, you know, I don't know. Your first impressions can differ, I guess. You can spoil yourself.
Hey, nearly left your only friend in shackles. Just to bleed out and die because of some shiny shrapnel.
The mod archive has a lot of tracker songs, or whatever they're called, uses YTPM... Tracker songs? I don't know what you mean by tracker songs, but I get what, like, popular YTPMV fodder, yeah. Alright, what's the next one? Someone in the server's watching the Minecraft movie? I thought it didn't come out till... Well, again, localization, I don't know. For me, I thought it didn't come out till Friday, where I am, but maybe I'm wrong. Why do I keep deleting the tab? Whatever. Number 2. Is this the one I just listened to? No, it's not. What's with all the Baldy stuff? This is like, what, the 3rd or 4th Baldy rip this stream? There was an event. Oh, I see. What is the song the BGM is? I don't immediately recognize the BGM. Well, no, I do. Wait, never mind, I do. I can't put a name on it, though. I've heard this track in, like, a bunch of riffs before. Is this... Paper Planes? Yeah, okay, I think I've heard Paper Planes in riffs before. I just have never actually heard the title. Okay, yeah, I've definitely heard this melody.
Welcome to my you need. You gotta take your cane.
Oh, it's the take your money thing! Oh! Gonna be honest, the first time I actually heard that song was in, like, a Neil SiIvagunner mashup. I didn't even know that's what the title was, but I remember hearing part of that song in, like, one of the Neil SiIvagunner mouth mashups.
Mars, you need. You gotta take your cane. Welcome to Mars.
The editing is a little silly.
You gotta take your cane. Welcome to Mars. You need. You gotta take your cane.
Okay, a little bit shitposty, but still funny. Was that the 3rd one? I believe so. Well, no, that was the 2nd one. This is the 3rd one. Well, the one I'm about to pull up is the 3rd one.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, some FNF. Is this like lore related for this channel? It had a similar thumbnail to some of the other rips we've seen before from this channel. Is this also based on some, like, pre-existing thing, or is this original for this channel? I mean, I'm neutral on FNF riffs if they're done well. They can be done well. I'm just not predisposed to any specific way. I hear Reese's Puffs in the background. Also, this is the last call for the first round of submissions. If you haven't gotten them in now, we're closing off the submission first round at the end of this rip. I still hear the Reese's Puffs. What anime character is that? Oh yeah, I didn't actually build anything here, did I? I have a feeling this goes into some of this channel's lore, probably. Not your daddy, Luna. This was made in a month? Really? A month making a rip? Oh god, that's some dedication then, huh? Crazy. Again, I've said this before, the only FNF thing I'm looking forward to is Big Engine Brawl 2, which is in development. The only thing I've cared about with FNF in the past was Big Engine Brawl 1. Quite some visual work, though, for a rip. Although, then again, a lot of it is just importing assets into whatever thing runs FNF, but I've never done that before, so I don't know how difficult that is. I mean, that or it could be just, like, made in actual great other video editing software made to look like it, the gameplay, but I don't know. Again, I don't know how this video has been made, so who out to judge? The way this looks with the mirroring, it looks like the Eye of Ra thing in the middle. It just reminds me of the Eye of Ra meme. The enemy is sheltered in. Okay. Doesn't ring a bell immediately. Outside is residential, I think. I mean, the harmonies on this are good, but I don't have a frame of reference with the original track. Oh, interesting. Some of the thumbnails I get in my recommended are interesting. But, let's see. What is next?
Okay, let's go.
Get this guy off my screen. Isn't that meme like a month old at this point? Oh god, time's going by too fast. Oh god.
We need a beat.
The BGM before. Is the BGM the mango thing, or is that something different? But I know I've heard it somewhere.
Okay, let's go. We need a beat.
Like sound effects here. They can remember that earlier? Huh. again, it's a case of, like, sources being edited so drastically that they're almost unrecognizable.
Okay, let's go.
Well, it's either that or me just not recognizing it. Okay, so it's a short repeat. It's like 1.5 minutes. Well, the rip itself is. What do we have left? Oh, I said I was gonna close it. Whatever. me when I forgore. Okay, so let's close off this first round. Okay, so its first round's closed, and let's finish out. We have like 5 out of 10. This is 5 out of 10. So we'll just keep going with this first round. What do you mean keep watching? Okay, fine. What was at the end? What was at the end? It better be worth it, because if I'm wasting my time.
For more information, please read the video description. Thank you.
What, just an outro thing? I mean, I get it's the main channel, but was that it? Y'all had me go back for just an outro thing? What, I get that SiIvagunner doesn't really do that, but is that like a reference to something else? I don't know. Of course, there's the how do I get him off comment. I get it, it's an outro thing. I get it, SiIvagunner doesn't normally have an outro thing, but what else am I supposed to get from this? Channel description, whatever. I'm not going into the channel. You tell me now, I'm just gonna keep going on. We can't hold up on things like this, I'm sorry. Okay, invisible. Alright. It's a new Pokemon game. Like, if anything, has Pokemon done anything to not go downhill recently? Like, has Pokemon had any wins as a franchise recently?
Tonight, we go either way. Hearts balance on a way to play. We are designed to love and
I have not heard this other song.
to rinse and repeat it all again. I get stuck when the world's too loud and things don't look up when you're going down. I know your arms are reaching out from somewhere beyond the clouds. You make me feel like my troubled heart is
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard of the actual song with the lyrics
You
here.
make me feel like my troubled stars and the blazing
But obviously, yeah, the other song's invisible. I guess that's the only sad thing about, like, ripping and making, like, meme rips is that if you don't know all of the songs involved, the rip doesn't have as much impact on you, I guess. I mean, that's just part of the territory, but...
When I get lost, come back.
Because that's the thing, like, most people that follow SiIvagunner haven't listened, like, don't listen to every rip as it comes out, since both the main channel and all the fan channels have their pipeline of stuff that comes out. Because, like, even with the main SiIvagunner channel, I don't think everyone's listened to, like, every single rip as it comes out. That's a lot of stuff to listen to. I get it has similar vibes. It's just the thing is, like, look, don't apologize just because, well, you're not apologizing, but might not know, but, like, it's not your fault that I don't know the source material for the other rip. It's just, like, this rip each rip may signal themselves to someone else, or someone more than someone else. I don't know. I can't fully get my point across in words. I mean, it does work. I do think it works. I'm not saying it doesn't work. But you all know me. If you want to get a huge reaction out of me, give me something that is that you know is gonna blow me away in terms of, like, why did you do this? Why did you think something I loved and did this with it? Like, if you want to get a reaction out of me, like a genuine, stupid, clippable reaction out of me, you gotta fuck with me. You gotta mess with me. You gotta give me something I will say, screw you, why did you do that? Okay? That's what you gotta do. And I'm not saying you have to. You can send whatever you want when I ask for stuff. But, I mean, I'm just telling you all how it is. And if you don't know the stuff I like a lot, then, I mean, that's fine. It's not like you can read my mind or whatever. No, I never said you had to. It's just, if the goal is to get more of a reaction out of me, that's what has to happen. And again, it doesn't have to. I'll listen to anything y'all send me within whatever boundaries I set. Oh, it's a main channel rip.
No, Patrick! No!
What?
No, I'll save you, Patrick! No!
Okay, we got some shitposty stuff.
I got you, Patrick!
I've done that mistake before too, where I don't have like everything cut out at the last second, where like one source fades to black 1 frame earlier than the next source. I've done that before.
Oh, you saved me. Thank you, Henry Fauntleroy Cat.
No problem, Patrick. You
No,
know, we're
I
best friends
I have never heard of this cat
forever.
before, but I'm gonna say this weird like swash and stretch animation thing is it helps the irony, I guess. Cinema, you had the plane crash GIF 3D screen thing. All right, meme is saved. The meme's saved, everyone. We saved the meme.
No, I got dead again. This game stinks.
Perfect pause. But what I will say, like, if anything, SpongeBob's such a quotable show. Like, I don't know if there's any show more actually directly quotable than SpongeBob. Like, you say anyone my age or around my age, or even some years, give or take, you say some well-known SpongeBob quote, there's a 9 out of 10 chance they'll know what you're talking about. Like, I don't think there are any other shows that are as quotable. Not even, like, Simpsons or Family Guy, I don't think. They're not as directly quotable. Anyways, what do we have next? We got, I think, 3 or 4 left. We're just going one at a time here. Okay, 70 Sunny? 70 Sunny? Okay.
Talk about I'm so lit. Get up, Paige, get up because I'm so lit right now. Okay. I'm so lit right now. Your life is so boring. How you sleeping on me? I can hear you snoring.
I've not heard this song with the lyrics before. At least I can hear the lyrics. Suddenly I'm craving Taco Bell. Although then again, the past like 1 or 2 times I've had Taco Bell, it hasn't been as good as in the past. If anything, they changed their menu out too much. I don't know, maybe that's a hot take. But again, at least I can hear what the lyrics are. That's a step up. With a lot of riffs, that's not guaranteed. Funny enough, a Hellcat is actually one of the most repossessed vehicles of all time. Don't quote me on that. How long is this? Well, let's see. 3 minutes. Again, my browser messes up the way the dashboard looks. Whatever. I need a new browser, but I'm too lazy to change it. Imagine on the second loop they pitch shift the vocals. That would be a nice touch, honestly. Still, not a bad rip. Not bad. Again, at least I can understand the lyrics. At least the lyrics aren't chopped up to hell and back. Well, sometimes it can be funny, other times it can just be strange. I kind of agree. It can be a little repetitive. Really? Okay, Wonder. Alright. I wonder what the joke's supposed to be. I wonder if the joke is Wonderwall. Not trying to be too subtle there, are you, Siva? Me when my wall wonders? I don't know, I've never owned a wall. I see as multiple walls are behind me. And all the rope. I'm reading Ready Player One. I hate every character in it. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a book before it became a movie. Never bothered reading the book, and I bet I'm probably better off for it. The movie was mid. The movie, like, was pretty forgettable. Although I do like the vibe of this rib, though. More synthwave sort of stuff. A decent amount of more relaxed or chill rips in this stream. Although then again, they are still a minority in this stream, but we're getting more than normal, at least from what I can tell. The instrument's getting all fucky-wucky here. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, some nice harmony there. Well, instrumental harmony. Again, very strong synthwave vibes from this. I could very much vibe hit this. I mean, I already am. Oh, that's a nice little shake up there. Don't know what you would call that. Even if it isn't a time signature change, it kind of reminds me of a time signature change. Don't know exactly what you would call that there. Although that fade out on that reminds me of like another real Neil Cicerigo mashup. The ending of this riff specifically reminds me of, I forgot which, but one of the Neil Cicerigo mashups. You know, just to be funny here. You know. Nope, nothing. I thought that something may pop up in the comments, but I guess not. Wonderwall. That's a good one. Let's see. Just reading comments or chat right now. So I'm guessing the book's different than the movie a lot for Ready Player One. Then again, I don't know if I want to read that book. I haven't read a full book in a long ass time. Anyways, we got a few more to go through in this first round. Let's see. I need to think of a good theme for the second round, because y'all know me, the second round usually has a solid theme. Bad Apple? Oh, YTPMV Bad Apple, okay. Alright. What's this gonna be? Few varied sources here. I know some of these sources, but not all of them. Ooh, a no BGM one. Well, kinda? I can't tell. Yeah, it sounds like... Well, I don't know. I mean, it still sounds good. I get that, though. I get the... I don't want to work on this anymore. That... This is so me. This is definitely me when I'm driving. Yeah, but no, I get that. Hey, look, just to get more Toho YTPMVs, I don't mind. Oh, you're still watching the movie? What are you in the stream for? Watch the movie! And don't spoil me, I'm gonna watch it soon. If it's the movie that I think it is. Alright, this is the last one in this first round. I have zero context. I know nothing of what's going on in this rip. Again, completely lost. Absolutely lost. I have zero clue what's going on here. No context at all. Very cool. What am I supposed to think of this? Created with Melobytes.com. Very nice watermark. It seems the chat knows more than I do. What Henry is this? He certainly ain't trapped in a tunnel, that's for sure. What's going on here? Everyone loves Henry? Okay, I'll just take your word for it. Praise Henry, I guess. Yeah. I'll give it a like, but I don't know what I'm liking. I mean, cool. Pretend that I know the inside joke. Absolute cinema. Okay. So that's the end of the first round. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of this. Now I need to think. I've tried to think. I haven't really thought of a good theme for this second round. Let me think. What would be a good theme? I'm open to chat suggestions for a theme. But don't just choose something that only you would get. Choose something that you think, like, at least I may have a somewhat of an idea of understanding or appreciating. Like, something more broad stroke. Well, what exactly do you mean, like, by April Fool's rips? Because there's so many ways that an April Fool's rip could, like, be made that I don't know exactly what the content... Well, I mean, like, it's a very broad brush. Again, general events is too broad. Like, I need some solid theme to work with here to, like, set some interesting creative boundaries. And again, the reason I do this is to, like, encourage creativity, because, you know, you gotta think of a rip within the boundaries that makes you think a little outside the box. Fictional games. Well, with fictional games, there's a chance I won't know all of these. I could pick more of a genre. A genre. Ooh. Alright. I know it. Chat, I think I know what... Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Okay. This second round of your... I'm speaking like... I've been watching... Okay, side tangent here. I've been watching Hell's Kitchen recently. I've never seen it before. And I found myself speaking more like Gordon Ramsay. But, okay. So, your challenge for this round of submissions is it has to be synthwave. Or something that sounds synthwave. Since we've had some of that this stream, I want to keep rolling with the theme. Whatever you submit for this second round, gotta be a rip that is somewhat synthwave or synth pop, that sort of thing. I want to see the neon, the 80s shitposty synths in my head, alright? I want to see that. Where's the lamb rips, Lama? But yeah, that's the theme. So, I'm gonna open it up in just a second. When I do, submit rips that remind me of synthwave. Alright? Or, you know what I mean, like, generic, like, stereotypical 80s sounds synthwave. That, you know what I mean. Alright, we are going to open. Alright, Jean-Philippe, open Hell's Kitchen. We're gonna be receiving our first rips. Our first appetizer rips. And I hope you all don't burn the risotto. Well, look, I trust your gut. I'm not gonna tell you, look. Submit what you think is synthwavy or synth pop or whatever. I just want to hear what you think would be synthwave. Alright? If you're not, like, at least have some confidence in what you submit, okay? Have confidence in yourself. Yes, the theme for the second round of submissions, you gotta go with synthwave or something that sounds synthwavy, okay? Because I always like to make the second round themed to something specific, to shake things up. VGM. Well, I prefer a rip, like, you know, some sort of rip, mashup, shitpost. It's gotta be, like, you know, a rip. It can't just be some actual song. It's gotta have, you know, some sort of editing to make it into a rip, if that's what you're asking. Oh, also, rip your browser issues. I don't know what's going on with that. My browser sucks, but I don't know. It sounds like your browser may suck even more. I don't know. But yeah, we'll wait for some of these to come in. Let's see what the first one is. Again, we're shooting for synthwave. That's what we're going for. Okay, what is number one? That's what I mean, an HQ rip where the advertised track sounds synthwave by default. I'm gonna leave that up to you. I just don't want an actual regular song, okay? I want a rip, okay? I want like a SiIvagunner style rip. That's all that matters. It has to be sound synthwavy. The whatever I'm listening to, whatever comes out of my headphones has to sound synthwavy, and it has to be a SiIvagunner style rip. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's see what the first one is. Alright, I can hear it. Well, I can kinda hear it. Don't know what the lyrics are. Okay, I can hear it more. I hear it more now. The lyrics are a little quiet. I would have wanted to hear what the lyrics are more. But the instrumental definitely gives me synthwave vibes, yeah. I do vibe with it. What is what's the accent the singer has? I hear some sort of accent on the singer, but I can't tell what it is. FEX Heart in Danger. Well, what's that accent, though, on the singer? I can't tell. Or is that just a result of the editing? pass and it's stuck inside. And that's an interesting idea. If we do a third round, which I probably will, you may want to save that for the third round. Back to sleep. Sounds like you need some shut-eye, my friend. Again, I can't tell what that accent is. Is it like... It's not Dutch, is it? I'm not good with accents. Okay, so it's a loop. Interesting. Maybe the pitch shifting. I don't know if the pitch shifting makes the lyrics sound a little funny, but that's not a bad thing. I'm shaking the camera. I keep bouncing my knees by, like, instinct. Which one was this? Was this the... Okay, I may have messed up the order. Let me see if the order was what I thought it was. So this one was called Final Level Mighty Switch Force. Now, is this the one I just listened to? Okay, it is. Then I clicked on the right one. Then I need to click on the next one. I clicked on... I forgot to click on individual links instead of group links. There it is! That's what I was waiting for. Okay. Alright, I can vibe with this. Also, this is the last call for round 2. Get your rips in now, or forever hold your peace. Again, has to be synthwave. Or, sound like synthwave. Synthwave. Synthwave, I can't speak. Is this a song in Drive? Based on this comment? I've never actually seen the movie Drive. Although it's memed a lot. Just reading these comments. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've heard this part of that song. I just haven't heard the other parts of the song. It's the meme part, you know, the funny meme part. Meme. The concept is simply just slow songs with non-intense drums and synths. I mean, that's one definition of it. There's multiple definitions, but that's generally, you know, there's a vibe to synthwave, and I consider, like this riff, for example, yes, I would consider that similar to synthwave. So. It gives me... What matters is the vibes, and the vibes are matching. Relatively short rip, though. Only like 2 minutes long. Alright. Pretty good. That one's a pass. Solid thumbs up on that one. Alright, we got a few more. And again, during this next rip, I'm going to be closing round 2. So if you haven't submitted something synthwavy for round 2, now is your last chance. Okay, visuals are already good. Wait. Is this even a riff? I mean, it's a ripping channel. Okay, it is a rip. Okay! How the fuck do you... What the fuck? Gadget room? How the fuck is the gadget room in this thing? Okay. Alright, that one got me. That one got me. Like, I was reading the words in the comments here as the punchline was starting to kick in, and then my brain completely shut off for like 3 seconds. Oh my lord. That one got me. Come on, that's what I've been waiting for. Oh, I gotta like it. We're adding this to one of the playlists. Now that's how you do a punchline, alright? Also, we're gonna shut off this first round here. Okay. Yeah. That one got me good. Can't even lie. The gadget room, I did not expect gadget room. Alright. That's how you get me. That's how you get me. Alright, we got a few more, I think. Also, I didn't actually watch the Switch Direct, but I can't believe we got multiple confirmations for multiple franchises, including Silksong. Also, this is not spoilers. If you haven't heard of it, then you're living under a rock. I'm not even lying to you. Apparently, I've seen all the reaction videos in the most recent Switch Direct, despite all the terrible pricing stuff that came afterwards. We do have news that Silksong is coming out this year, apparently, according to Nintendo. So that and Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 with Switch 2, so hopefully that'll be a thing and not a lie, but whatever. I'm not even lying this time. Like, I lied the last time, but I'm not lying this time. But yeah, $80 for, like, a physical... Was it, like, $90 for a physical copy of a game? Like, Jesus Christ. Although the new Mario Kart looks cool with the open world stuff, but like, really? They're charging that much money? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I see Reshiram in the thumbnail of a rip, my first thought of what the joke is gonna be like, what's his name? What's that guy's name? He made a cameo in the CCC. Justin RPG. Yeah, Justin RPG. That's my first thought. Whenever I see this Pokemon, my first thought is Justin RPG. Where are you? Oh, it's Duck. Oh, hello, Duck. You're only slightly faster than these guys. No wonder trucks took over. I mean, I kind of get the vibe. It's a little slower. Love each other. Love each other. Love each other. Nice. Well, look, talking about the price of consoles and stuff, like, I get it. I get that video games have not actually caught up with inflation, but inflation is already so out of control worldwide, especially even in the US, that, like, look, I think you gotta listen to gamers when they talk about complaints about price. Even if bigger prices may be warranted, it all is depending on what the consumer will deal with. Like, paying more than $60 for GTA 6, I understand. But, like, for more games going forward, I don't think the average gamer wants to pay more than 70 at most now. And I think 70 is generous. And so you're going to see a sales difference when that's the case. Even if it needs to catch up to what the market is willing to, like, again, the amount the market's willing to pay is the ultimate deciding factor, not, like, the adjustment for inflation. So, that's what I think. Interesting. So that rip... I agree with this comment. Like, if you want to know what my opinion on this rip is, it's just this comment. I don't know what it's referencing, but if anything, it's nice. It's chill. It's this is the most chill rip I've seen, this stream. So, I mean, it kind of gives that vibe. Like, I'd say it's on the fringes of synthwave, but, like, a little slower than what I was expecting, but it's not bad. It's just I don't exactly know all the context of the rip, so. It's so cheaper than the PS5. I'm half tempted to make a PS5 has no games joke, but, like, we're in 2025. I don't know if I could still make that joke. Anyway. Do we have any more, or was that the last one? No, we have one more. We have one more. I don't know if y'all hear that. There's some, like, construction work going on outside that's annoying. Hope that's not going to be more annoying. Okay. We got a home residence rip. With a fish. YTPMV home residence rip, okay. This will be synthwave graphics in 2025. Also, nice touch that the words on the screen are Killer Fish from San Diego, okay. Speaking of killer fish, we got a lionfish epidemic here in Florida. Like, if y'all want to come down and kill some lionfish, they're an invasive species. We have, like, a yearly thing every year where people come over and kill as many as they can, and they cookouts with them and stuff. One year someone brought, like, a Glock that was specialized to kill underwater fish, and he just started shooting the invasive lionfish underwater with a Glock, and it was really funny. Florida man for you. This is a vibe, though. I get the vibes. I get the vibes. The Mario Kart looks cool because you can be a cow and a Goomba. Oh yeah, all the random-ass characters you can choose to be. I'm more excited about, like, driving between the courses and, like, the off-roading you can do outside of the regular tracks. I think that's gonna be cool. When he plays the Goomba for years. But the Goomba doesn't have hands! Like, at least they need to include the Mario pissing Goomba. Well, they won't, but, like, the specific 2D image drawing of the Mario pissing Goomba would be so funny as an Easter egg. Okay, but you're supposed to jump at me. Of course we have the UB gas station fish thing in the background there, I see that. You, me, fish station. Can't wait for the add question mark block. Oh look, Mario, but it's a equation bloke. This is fairly chill. Of course, that's just called fishing. God, what year was home residence made? Like, that's been around for a long while, hasn't it? That cruise ship is flipping into the river soon. Like, weird little video game enemies. Well, my favorite is Waddle Dee, or Bandana Dee. But specifically with the, watch this me, or like, what's this? The one where Squidward gambles all his money away, but, you know, Mr. Krabs says, what's this? And then Mr. Squidward says, the D, and then it just cuts off, and then, like, the Waddle Dee. But if you know, you know. Alright, well that was all of round 2. Let me get rid of all of this. We'll probably do one more round tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do specifically a theme. I'm probably going to do unthemed for round 3. One of you all mentioned a funny home resonance rip. I don't know if that was the one you were talking about, but whatever. We're just going to open it up here. We're going to have one more round 3 tonight. No specific theme. Do whatever you want, but keep in mind, if it's something you think I don't know as well, you probably won't receive the reaction you want from me. That's just all I'm gonna say. Again, there's no theme, no limit, but just make sure it's a rip. Okay, let's get this opened up. Last round, round 3. Go ahead and submit. It's open. Click the link in the description. We're gonna wait for some of these to start trickling in here. Let me read some of the comments on this rip while I'm waiting. I know after the stream I got some steak that's calling my name. I'm gonna cook up. Again, y'all know me. As soon as I start talking about food, you know the stream ain't gonna last too much longer. I think earlier today I had like a banana, a mandarin, and like a cup of yogurt is all I've had to eat today. I usually save all my big meals for the end of the day, which is probably not the best idea, but whatever. Alright, we've already got a few responses. Let's start listening to them as the rest come in. Again, third round is open. No theme for the third round. Here's number 1. I'm guessing this is a Roblox game. Don't know what the BGM is, but it reminds me of Toho. It's probably not, but the BGM reminds me of Toho. I hear that though. Is that what I think? Is that triple baka in the background? Specifically Neru's cell phone. That's the only thing I specifically recognize so far. I'll give it a like just for the triple baka. But I don't know the other stuff. I only know that little triple baka bit. Alright. We got a few more responses. Let me pull up the next one. It's loading. Okay, there it is. This is from
on vacation every single day. Love my occupation.
What song is
on vacation. If you don't like life, you should go and change it.
Okay, we got the nugget. You can get the first bit there, but this kinda go bit. Yakadao. Booksmart? What is this bit at the end here? Too fast for me. Hamoud? Was that Hamoud right at the end? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong, but still. Oh, that was number file in the middle? Okay. But it wasn't the famous constant E, was it? We got a few more here. Well, more, a good amount more. We got like, what, 4 more, I think? What's the next one?
Arby's, we have the meats.
Okay. Oh, I hear it.
I am baldy.
Fuck me! It's the Extra Tuna song, isn't it? It's the fucking... Oh my god, it's the Extra Tuna song. Oh no, I see the vision. Oh, that's the worst part. I see what Bro's going for. Oh my god, why? I'm surprised no one made this sooner now that I hear it. Okay. Alright, I see it. I see it.
Or in my school, you learn
Yep.
math here. Run down the halls with my
God damn
ruler,
it.
hide and
It's
seek.
the whole
You
rest of the
run
goddamn
away, but
song.
I will get you if your
And it's
answer
it works so well. Why did no one else think of this? Why was this only made one day ago? This should have been made like a month ago.
When will you learn? Children fleeing, teachers
It works
weeping,
so
people
well.
Screaming, taste my ruler. Now I'm angry. You can't stop
Bravo.
me. Don't run freely, or you'll see me. Let's play a game, just
works.
you and me. Find the notebooks. Don't be silly. Slap my ruler. Can't be truer. I can hear
I
you.
completely
I will
understand
get
what
you.
this is going
Running,
for.
Hiding, terrifying, acrobatics, mathematics. Time is ticking. I am winning. Hair is thinning. I am baldy. I am baldy.
You and
You're
I am
in
baldy.
my school. You learn math here. Run down the halls with my ruler. Hide and seek. You run away, but I will get you if your answer
Okay.
in the think pad.
It
This
would be
is
funnier
my
if it
school.
cut off instantly. Like, if it cut off at the 30-second mark, it would be even funnier, but still.
You do math bad, playtime's coming, bullies running, not too sweet now. When will you learn? Children fleeing, teachers weeping, people screaming, taste my ruler. Now I'm angry, you can't stop me, don't run freely or you'll see me. Let's play a game, just you and me. Find the notebooks, don't be silly. Slap my ruler, can't be truer. I can hear you, I will
Yep,
get you.
we get it.
Running, hiding, terrifying.
I get that's part of the original
acrobatics,
Extra Tuna song, but still.
Time is ticking, I am winning, hair is thinning, I am
What's that all about?
Don't know, but the joke's on them. By the time they finish their smug little song, the sun will have collapsed under its own mass and exploded.
That's a good... Don't know where the audio at the end came from, but it's a good way to end the game. I mean, end the rip, I guess. Fair enough. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, that's the second best rip of the stream right there, just for the sheer shock value of it. Alright, I appreciate that. That's a good one. Oh, well, you have a good night. Thanks for joining in the stream. And for everyone else, let's wrap this up. We got, I think, three rips left, I believe. Oh, is this the one that I heard about? Oh, I think it is. Someone had mentioned a rip with Stuck Inside at Home Residence. If this is the Stuck Inside one, I don't know if it is or not. Sounds like it. It's in the right key for it. Okay, yes. Good, good. Whoever had said that delivered. And again, controversy aside, death of the author, blah blah blah, I still like Stuck Inside. Ironically. That's what I was hoping to hear, okay. Alright, yeah, that's what I was imagining. That makes sense. That's a vibe. But yeah, whoever had mentioned this rip earlier, I'm glad you remembered it. Also, we're gonna go ahead and cut off this last bit here, because I'm getting hungry and I want to cook after the stream. So, let's go ahead and cut off this last submission section here. Alrighty. We'll finish up what we have right now, and then we'll wrap it up. This is a good vibe, though. I like this vibe. And again, with whatever controversies creators have with source material, that's its own thing. I can appreciate a rip separate of all of it, what is associated with it. Yeah. Well, look, if I don't yap, what's the point? Like, what is the purpose of a React streamer if they don't say anything? It's just boring then. I gotta say something. If anything, they should be called React streamers. Got 'em. Not directed. Okay, I get that, but still. Point stands. Again, I love the vibes of this rip. The yikes would have ruined the vibe. Yeah, I like the more low-key vibe, like the low-key references instead of having like the yikes put in there. So, I mean, that works. Stuck inside summoning Saltverse. Alright, that's a funny comment. I'm giving that a like. Okay. Alright. We got a few more left. It looks like someone snuck in one right at the end. So we got, I think, 3 left. Let's see what this is all about. And then we'll start wrapping up the stream. Sonic Rush. I've never played any of the Sonic Rush games, but, I mean, aren't those the ones that introduced Blaze? Like, wasn't Blaze introduced in a Sonic Rush game? Again, I'm not, like, really spurgy about Sonic lore, so I don't know. Is this what I think it is? Maybe not. No, it is. Yeah, it is. That's exactly what I thought it would be. Alright, fair enough. I'm like, they wouldn't go there, would they? Nope, they went there. Is that like Mario 64 sound effects I hear in the background? I mean, based on the channel name, probably. Alright. I can vibe with the chorus here. Okay, I vibe with the chorus. It works. It shouldn't work, but it works. Huh. Why does it work? That's my question. Why? Why does it work? Huh. I guess that's a good amount of surprise to have. Huh. It almost reminds me of, like, Rhythm Heaven or something like that. This team is cracked. Well, I mean, they're certainly delivering with this rip. The team on this. It works. You know, I'll subscribe. It works. I can see the vision. As long as I see the vision, that's what matters. I see it. I don't know why some of those backing instrumentals remind me of Mario 64, but maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe not. Like sliders specifically. I like it though. Let me add that to one of the playlists here. Yeah, it's very nice. Enjoyable. Oh, we got 2 rips left. Second to last. Let's see what this one's about. SpongeBob. Happy birthday? No, what's the happy birthday a reference to? Is it a reference to SpongeBob, or the channel creator, or what is the birthday in respect to? Well, there's something else here. What is this? Can't tell what the other thing is. Human music? Like Rick and Morty? I don't know. I don't hear it. Yeah, the comments are... Well, the comment isn't helping. Okay, I heard hot cross buns. Okay, I get hot cross buns, but still. Oh god, what is that? I know that. I've heard that before. What is that melody? God, I heard that melody before. What is that melody? I can't remember it, chat. Did I seriously forget that melody? But I've heard it before, that last one. Breakout Scott the Wasp? Was that section right there, or was it something else? I thought that was something else. Because, again, the only comment on the rip is not helping me. But I swear I've heard that little bit at the end there before. Looks like all I can do right now is just go to the last one in the list. Let's see what this one's about. It's one of these from one of the, like, Has-Been Hotel things. Again, I've never seen Has-Been Hotel. I don't think I've seen any of Vissy Pop stuff. Or is it... Oh, Bendy? Oh, is it Bendy? Okay, I don't know. Again, I'm not, like, huge into nerdcore. I've only... Here's the thing. Look, I hate to interrupt the rip, but just to give you all a perspective on what I see, I have scraped the surface of nerdcore. I haven't, like, gone fully in. That's a thing where, like, in terms of my interests, I have, like, a finger in the pools of a lot of different, like, niches and fan groups and stuff like that, and franchises, but I've never, like, gone off the deep end to where I don't think I have any true hyperfixations. I think that's what makes me a little different. I don't have any true hyperfixations. Like, even when it comes to Toho, like, y'all know I love Toho, but, like, I don't know if I'm, like, specifically, like, hooked on it compared to anything else. Like, I'm fairly aware of a lot of different fan groups and things like that, but I don't think there are any I, like, spurg over, if that's what the kids say. So, that may give you a little insight into what I'm thinking. Okay. I think I've heard a few rips with the BGM of Builder Machine in it before, but I don't think I've actually listened to the full song before. Is it April Fool's riff? Alright. What's this? Oh, it's the heart. Okay. Of course, Silk Song News isn't my... Of course, Silk Song News isn't my recommended, even though I've never actually cared about Hollow Knight or Silk Song that much. I've never played Hollow Knight. Never played Hollow Knight, but I like the Schadenfreude, even though it's not really Schadenfreude as of a few days ago. I mean, as of yesterday, but whatever. I mean, yeah, the instrumental of Builder Machine is pretty memorable in itself, so fair enough. I just don't know the other song, so fair enough, fair enough. I see the April Fool's text right there, so fair enough. How many times can I say fair enough in one stream? Vote now on your phones. Hashtag with cars. What do you mean cars like what? Pixar cars? Is that what you mean? I don't know. But anyways, so we have come to the end of our time. I'm probably just going to make myself some dinner after this stream. So, I do want to thank you all for joining me with the stream tonight. More streams I do in the future will be the regular streams. I mean, we're going to do the lore streams here and there, but I want to make sure we have a good balance of the regular streams going here on and out. So, I'll try to make sure we have that balance. So, let's head over to the ending. Alright, so that's about it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. I'm glad I got a few interesting rips here that took me very much off guard. So I will see you all on the next one. Of course, I will announce it in the Discord when it's going to be happening. And just pay attention to that. And in the meantime, I will see you all on the next one.